My name is Bhargavi Zinzuwadia and I'm a pre-registration optometrist at Specsavers in Daventry, and I'm halfway through my pre-reg now. In terms of the pre-reg placement, I applied to many different places, so independents, hospital, different multiples. In terms of Specsavers, I like the structure of the pre-registration placement itself. For example, they have like a summer placement, so you can experience what it's like to work in practice. In terms of pre-reg, I wanted something really clinical based, and through conversation with a colleague at Aston, came across my supervisor. He's like, have you heard of this optometrist who's come from hospital into high street practice and now the head of EOS?
My name's Satvinder Sumal. I am Director of Specsavers in Daventry and also head of EOS for the Midlands and a supervisor for Bhargavi.
So I had a phone conversation with him. It wasn't regarding pre-reg, it was just interest of ideas. Why did you move into high street and things? Invited me over here. It was just a general chat. It wasn't exactly like an interview, and I wasn't expecting anything out of it.
Came in, you could see the nerves were there, bless her. It was more of a chat, not an interview. Threw in a few questions with her just to find out where she was. Responses were really solid. We gave the same questions to anyone else and she just stuck out. She just stuck out from the crowd, that's all.
Are those rings or circles clearer with lens 1, better with lens 2?
The first challenge was, how do I put all of this theory into action? When you did sort of eye tests at university, always someone's there with you. You've got partners in clinics. You don't feel sort of lonely. And then here you're, okay, this is yourself. But I was sort of eased into it, so sitting in eye test first. The first real eye test, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit nervous. Okay, I'm here by myself. I've got an hour, I've got to do each clinical technique, but it went through, yeah.
She was initially quite nervous when she started, but she comes across as quite confident as well now, and you can see the confidence is becoming more and more. I can see her having a laugh with the patients, which is so important.
Every day is different and you're constantly learning different things within the pre-reg year. The main part is reducing testing time, and now I know exactly what sort of tests to pick and choose. Before it was like going through like a list, but now you understand from the history and symptoms, okay, now I've got to do this test or that test, so that's helped me sort of reduce testing time as well.
With Bhargavi, I think because she wants to be really, really clinical, and she really wants to get to know about what's happening in hospitals. I think because of everything that's going on with the OCTs, with everything else, with the direction that Specsavers is going, I think she's really excited. She just wants to hurry up and qualify. I think I'm just in the way of it all, to be fair. Her first assessment, she actually did storming. She's had such a great, I think out of her first assessment out of 10, she achieved 9. And I was over the moon, but she was gutted. So I think she's built herself to a high standard as well. Along the way, if I've got a course going on, for example, an OCT course, I'll take her with me. She loves all that, but I will keep saying to her, it's not part of your modules at the moment, so just relax. Don't go for anything that you don't need to, but she wants to be a part of it all. I think as soon as she's qualified, she'd like to get more involved with EOS and seeing how far she can take that as well.
Our store is one of the first stores within the region to get the OCT machine, and I've been to a conference with my supervisor with ophthalmologists, optometrists and doctors. So it was like a day of OCT learning from anatomy to how to use it and interpret it. So I'm very excited to sort of use it in practice. It's not part of pre-reg, but it's more the shared care schemes that are sort of coming out within the optometric world. So it's a really interesting time for myself, and it's something that I would look forward to as well.